Hi guys, so as some of you know, I was able to get one of my ultimate grail items recently. I sold a lot of things to be able to afford him, but although he was expensive, he's completely worth it already. I already know before opening the box, but anyway, he's just arrived, so I'm going to do a video to show you. You might be able to see a little sneak peek of the box through the polystyrene packing balls. Some of you might be able to guess what it is. I know some of you already have from my Instagram, but anyway, let's get unpacking. Okay guys, so this is what's come. I'm sorry I can't do like complete box unopening showing you me literally getting him out the packing box and everything, but I can only use one hand due to my illness and disability, and trust me, it's really boring watching me trying to get into a box because it takes me ages. So anyway, here it is out the box. As you can see, it's the Ultimate Woody doll, which is originally from Japan. He's pretty expensive and you can still get him on eBay, but really pricey. And of course, because I live in the UK, if I'd have done that, I'd have then had to pay customs fees on top, which would have been extortionate. So I was really lucky to find one come up for sale in the UK. Again, he was mega pricey, but I didn't pay as much as I would have paid if I'd have ordered him from Japan because I didn't have customs fees. And as I say, I sold a lot of things from one of my other collections to be able to afford him. And I already know that he's going to be completely worth it. He's been my ultimate grail item for a long time. So I'm just so thrilled to have him. Anyway, look how awesome the box is. Just love all the detail. I don't think there's anything on the sides. It's just the front on this part of the box. But I'll have a look at the back in a minute and let you know. Okay, so on the back of the box is just like the Toy Story logo and some of the information about him. So that's it. Pretty cool. So the box actually opens like this, a bit like a story box. There is a little bit of damage on the box, but I'm not going to get too worried about that. And when you open it, you get this amazing artwork, which I just love, with all the old Woody's Roundup graphics and stuff. It's fantastic. And then, whoops. Sorry about that. Try and steady the camera. Sorry, as I said, doing it with one hand is a bit difficult. Anyway, so then we can take this off. And we take this off. And this is what we've got inside. He looks so amazing. I'm so excited to get him out. His hat and his paperwork. And then you can see there's going to be a face under there and a face under this one underneath the paperwork just there. So we'll get them out and have a little look. Here's the leaflet that tells you how to change his face plate and move his eyes and his hands and stuff. For those that don't know, the Ultimate Woody he's like a replica Woody, but he comes with he comes with 3 faces in total, so that you can change them to give him different expressions, and his eyes moves, and his legs and arms have got wire in them and stuff, or rods, so that he can actually pose and bend and move his arms and legs and stuff, which is just going to be absolutely amazing in pictures. So let's get him out and have a look. First off, his hat is, well, it's beautiful. It's just a plastic hat, but you can tell it is different to the ones on like the basic Woody dolls. Got more of a string around the edge, which is really cool, and it's just nice. That's all I can say about it. I'll show you some of the extra faces that come with him first. So we have this one, which is really cool. Detailing on his hair. And on the back there you can see where the mechanisms are for moving his eyes. So if you move them, you can go a bit cross-eyed, which is pretty cool. But you'll be able to make him look in different directions and stuff as well. So really looking forward to playing with that in photos. Next face is his sad face, which really is sad. Again, you can move the eyes and everything, the same as the other ones. But it definitely looks best with his eyes positioned by looking downwards like that. Makes him look super sad. Poor Woody. And here he is himself. He's just beautiful. It's his boots, all the detailing on them. Just even the stitching's really nice on him. I love his jacket and his holster. And so as you can see, he bends pretty well. You can bend his legs and stuff too, but I couldn't get him to stand straight away doing that. So I just wanted to quickly show you how his arms can bend and everything, which is pretty cool. I also didn't notice before when I was just showing you them quickly, but his boots are like a really lovely soft kind of, well, they're obviously not leather, I would have thought they're just plastic, but they're just really soft and nice. I'm not sure if you can take his feet out. I haven't tried it, but I'll try it in a minute. I wanted to show you him with his legs bent a bit so you could see he's just having a bit of a chillax after his long journey. Well, not that it was that long. He was only coming from within the UK in the end, and it only took a few days for him to come, but still, he's having a rest. I'm not after my own heart. Another thing I wanted to mention is, as you can see, he has got a pull string, but it is just decorative. He can't talk, this Woody, so that is the one thing that he can't do. He doesn't talk, but his posability and stuff is definitely a good trade-off for that. And you know, it's mainly going to be in pictures and stuff that the posing is going to come in handy, and you can't hear him talk in pictures, so that's really not a problem. But I just thought I would mention it in case people were thinking about getting him and didn't realise. So I'd show you him with some of his different faces on. Here he is with his little sad face. He's sad because he wants to go and meet all the other toys in my room. But don't worry, we'll go and do that in a minute, Woody. But as you can see as well, you can see how posable his body is. You can see where I've, even his torso, you can bend it forward so that he can slouch and shrug a bit when he sits. So that's pretty cool. Just generally, the posing is really just brilliant. It's really amazing. I can't wait to play with it a lot in photos. I just wanted to show you this as well. Can you see that his neck is kind of like soft and rubbery? Like this, which makes posing and moving his head a lot easier. So that's pretty cool that they've done it like that. See, I told you it's no fun watching me trying to do it all with one hand. And there he is with his kind of laughing face on. Pretty cool. Gonna have a lot of fun using these. Anyway, so there you have it. Ultimate Woody. Really pleased with him. Still can't believe that I finally own him after wanting him for so long and thinking it was going to be an impossible dream. But he's here and I love him, and I really hope that those of you who also want him are able to get him one day. He's definitely worth it. If anyone has any questions or anything, then feel free to ask me. And look out for pictures and stuff of him on my Instagram account, which is Lucy's Room Toys. Guys, I completely failed to show you the rest of him because I was just too excited. But anyway, if you take off the top layer of the box, you get to the bottom layer, which has all of his different hands, which is amazing because he's got pointing ones and fist ones and ones where he can hold stuff. So the possibilities are just fantastic. And he has this amazing stand, which is just brilliant. I love the graphics on it. And I know it's going to upset a lot of people, but he will be out on display. I'm not keeping him in the box. I display most of my toys. So yeah, I paid a lot of money for him, but that's exactly my point. I paid the money for him, I can do what I want with him, and he will be out on display where I can see him. So anyway, that's all his extra bits. And that's Ultimate Woody.